Welcome to Infinite Air. Carving. Use the left stick to carve. Make sure you use a smooth motion from left to right or right to left. Make sure not to press up or down or you're going to get all buttered. Let's try that again. Make sure to use a smooth motion from side to side. Welcome to Infinite Air. Carving. Use the left stick to carve. Make sure you use a smooth motion from left to right or right to left. Make sure not to press up or down or you're going to get all buttered. Great job, we're on our... Speed checking will help you stay in control while riding down the steep slopes. To speed check, you need to make a quarter turn on the left stick from left to down or right to down. For this tutorial, keep your speed very slow all the way down the hill. Hey, where are you going with all that speed? Being able to stop just might save your life. It can also give you an opportunity to scan your surroundings. Much like a speed check, make a quarter turn to start a heel slide or a toe slide. Keep digging in until you stop. To get going again, press up on the left stick. Let's try again. Reverts are switching stance from your natural riding stance to what's called switch stance. You can do this from rolling the left stick from left to right or right to left. Nice. Reverts help you. An ollie is a way to get air on a flat surface by cracking down on the tail of your snowboard. A nollie is simply doing the same but off the nose of your snowboard. To ollie, flick down and then up on the right stick. To nollie, flick up and then down on the right stick. Great job! Ollie. You can preload torque by holding the L2 or R2 buttons. Hold R2 to spin right, L2 to spin left. If you hold both L2 and R2 together, you will pop straight off a feature. the taste of success. It's so good. If you're looking to impress somebody, you gotta grab your snowboard in the air. Use the R2 button to grab with your right hand and the L2 button to grab with your left hand. Then, use the right stick to direct where on the snowboard you want to grab. If you hold both L2 and R2, you'll grab the board with both hands. That was grab-tastic. If you really want to max out your style points, you need to tweak out your grabs. Once you've engaged a grab, we give you full board and body control to tweak out your grab the way you like it. Use the right stick to tweak out your board, left, right, up, or down. Use one or both of the L2 and R2 buttons to compress your body in and out to get a feel for the range of motion available to you during a grab. For this tutorial, don't worry about landing the trick, just explore the full range of motion. Quite. Make sure you're exploring the full range of motion both with your board and body. Let's try that again. If you really want to max out your style points, you need to tweak out your grabs. Once you've engaged a grab, we give you full board and body control to tweak out your grab the way you like it. Use the right stick to tweak out your board, left, right, up, or down. Use one or both of the L2 and R2 buttons to compress your body in and out to get a feel for the range of motion available to you during a grab. For this tutorial, don't worry about landing the trick, just explore the full range of motion. Quite. Make sure you're exploring the full range of... A nose press is when you lift the tail of your board off the snow. A tail press is when you lift the nose of your board off the snow. Press up on the left stick for a nose press or down on the left stick for a tail press. Give it another shot. Make sure your left stick is... A nose press is when you lift the tail of your board off the snow. A tail press is when you lift the nose of your board off the snow. Press up on the left stick for a nose press or down on the left stick for a tail press. You, my friend, are a natural. A shifty is when you counter-rotate your board and lower body while in the air. You can use this to get onto rails or get some additional rotation on some tough landings. Simply push left or right on the right stick when in the air. Make sure you're not holding the L2 or R2 button, or you're going to be grabbing your board. Let's try that again. Let go of all the... A shifty is when you counter-rotate your board and lower body while in the air. You can use this to get onto rails or get some additional rotation on some tough landings. Simply push left or right on the right stick when in the air. Make sure you're not holding the L2 or R2 button, or you're going to be grabbing your board. Nicely done. Shift. Let's use what you've learned so far to help you get onto rails and learn to grind. Riding rails is a multi-stage process. The first step is to get up onto the rail. Your actual board position and approach to the rail dictates what trick you will perform. Use an ollie, flick up on the right stick, followed by a shifty, hold left or right on the right stick to engage the rail. That was both. Once you're on a rail, you need to maintain your body position to avoid slipping off. One way to do this is to press with your board. You do this the same way you do a press on the ground by pressing up or down on the left stick. You need to land with the nose or tail of your board touching the rail in order to press. Try doing a press trick on the rail. Let's give it another shot. Make sure you line up your... For a higher score and better style, you can also spin onto rails. You do this in the same way you spin onto anything, by charging a spin with the L2 or R2 buttons. If you're approaching a rail and you spin your board away from the rail, that's called hard way and you'll score higher. But this is obviously more risky because you have to take your eyes off the landing. Try spinning onto a rail to get the feel for it. No worries, let's try again. Make sure... Next up, let's work on how you charge flip torque. Just like with spins, you need to preload your flip torque before jumping. Load your flip torque by holding the right stick in the direction you want to flip relative to your board. Holding up flips over your nose. Holding down flips over your tail. Holding left flips over your heel edge, and holding... It's okay, let's try again. This one's really... Once you're in the air, you can no longer apply torque to your body in the same way. So how do you control your flips? The primary method you can use is to compress your body by pulling your legs in or engaging in a grab by pressing the L2 or R2 buttons. Hit that jump and throw a flip. Compress and extend your body to get a feel for how this changes. You're getting the hang of it. You can act... If you want to get upside down quick, you need to use the L2 and R2 buttons and the right stick to do a flip. Hold both L2 and R2 and up or down on the right stick to charge a front flip or a back flip. Release to initiate your flip. You can also flick up or down on the left stick to flip after you've ollied or nollied. Now that's what I'm talking about. You can also flip backwards or forwards over the edge of your board by holding both the L2 and R2 buttons and left or right on the right stick to charge a barrel roll. Release L2 and R2 to initiate your flip. Don't give up, let's try it again. Keep an eye on the ground. If you combine flip torque and spin torque, you can spin off axis and perform more advanced tricks. You can combine all three axes in a number of ways. We'll try something straightforward here. By loading some backside spin with the R2 button, combined with the back flip, left on the right stick, you can execute a backside rodeo. Release both R2 and the right stick at the same time when you want to jump and execute this move. Remember to grab or crouch in the air to control your rate of rotation. And that is how it's done. Quick torque is a fast way to execute common moves and quickly spin or flip without having to preload. When it comes to rails, you can use quick torque to spin onto a rail. Simply ollie using the right stick and then quickly tap left or right on the left stick to give it some quick torque. Use your right stick shifty control to help align your board to the rail. Go ahead, give it a shot. Let's get you back up there to try again. Make sure quick torque lets you execute common tricks without having to preload. To do a quick wildcat, do an ollie using the right stick and then flick down on the left stick. Hope you're not too hurt, because we're going to make you go again. Quick torque lets you execute common tricks without having to preload. To do a tame dog, do a nollie using the right stick, and then flick up on the left stick. Make sure you flick up on the left stick very shortly. You can also combine quick torque to do off-axis tricks. After you ollie or nollie, if you flick the left stick along any of the diagonals,
this. Let's go plow it. Have a good run, man. Seasons change. Seasons change. But I'm not tired of trying to keep. Get him the chopper. I wouldn't want to be here with anybody else but you. Should we go for another? Let's get this. Send it. Are you seriously injured or are you gonna make it? Alright, let's get back up there. Rip! That looked like it really hurt. Let's get back up there.